So my texts this week are all about learning to trust again. This is a super important topic. If you have been cheated on, if you have been in relationships that may have been toxic, how do you trust again, right? How do you show yourself? How do you open up? How do you love when your love stove is hot? So this was a really popular topic and request. I think the first step is to make a decision, and I want to say that just because you make the decision of allowing someone to earn that trust again doesn't mean that it's a light switch, right? It doesn't mean that just because you make a decision to want to trust someone again, that's it. And it's, and it's on. And I think this is what creates cracks in trust once again, because you tell your partner or whoever it is, maybe it's a friend, maybe it's yourself, that you're going to trust again. And the other person has to earn that trust. Or if we're talking about you have to earn that trust for you, and that takes time. And I think a lot of people don't understand that it's a process, So number one, there's the decision that you are going to allow someone to earn that trust, allow someone to earn your trust again. And then it's about you, and this is a daily process. It's about you, because shit's going to come up where you're not going to want to, right? You're going to feel resistance. You're going to feel fear. You're going to feel yourself and also your body not wanting to go there again. There's going to be a lot of triggers, right? Depending on how many times that trust has been broken. But if you allow the person to earn that trust, it's going to be through action. It's going to be through behavior. It's not going to be through words. And I know a lot of couples, something happens like infidelity, and then he says, okay, I'm going to allow you create a space or be open to you earning my trust again. And then just because he's starting that process doesn't mean that suddenly trust is earned, right? So then the partner has to earn that trust through action, through consistency, right? And both of you guys have to be patient, and you have to know that this is a process that you guys are doing together, where each person is meeting each other halfway, and it's not something that is expected. And I think that's the thing about trust, is when you're learning and leaning into trust again, if someone feels or puts pressure on you and they expect you to trust just because you made the decision, that is not enough, right? So to actually feel it in your body, to welcome it, to be open to it, and then I think to really communicate, you have to communicate where you're at, what's hard for you, right? And then what you're doing is you're giving your partner a chance, an opportunity to hold that. And the more that your partner holds that, the more trust is built, right? Here's what a lot of couples do. She may say, and I'm trying to trust him again, you again. And he may say, well, you started last week. Why, you said you were going to. How come you don't trust me? And when you say that, you are breaking trust again, right? You are creating that unsafe space. So you have to be very compassionate, empathetic, and know that if she is deciding to allow you to earn trust again, she needs to see understanding, patience, and consistency through action, not just words. If you just tell someone that, okay, trust me, even though trust has been broken, that's going to do nothing, right? You have to earn that shit through action, consistency, and words. And then the other person who is allowing you to earn that trust has to also swim halfway and be open and not hold things in the past over your head, right? Not whatever happened that broke the trust, not using that as leverage or ammo. Instead, making it a clear slate and saying, I'm starting over with you, and then you guys meeting halfway. So that's kind of the micro, broad strokes process of beginning to earn trust again. And again, it's not something that is a light switch. It is a process. It starts with a decision, and then intention, and people meeting each other halfway and creating safe spaces for a duration of time. You can't earn someone's trust over the weekend, right? You can make that decision over the weekend, but it takes time, consistency through action to start to build trust again. Now, one more thing, what's important for you if you struggle with trusting people is you're going to start to walk through life with this shield, right? And trusting someone again isn't necessarily about the other person. It's about you and you feeling safe so you can open your heart again, right? A lot of people, when they have gone through many experiences where their hearts have been broken, they love soft, they love from a distance, and they don't give themselves a corrective experience, right? Which is crucial. So if you want to give yourself a corrective experience, you really have to, and I know it's scary, put yourself out there and make that decision, back it with action to trust someone again.